think someone's here, huh? Killed him. Sorry, I stream's launch. That's your boy, that Antoine. Another one today. We going mine. Y'all heard him. There might be. Oh, y'all didn't hear him.
Oh, 1 second. I need to stop my MBG batteries just ran out. As soon as I turn the down thing on. Typically. Get you in there. There we go. That's better. I think I have the feeling I may have actually left the NVG switched on when I took them off last time. I suppose visually they don't have any difference, do they, whether they're on or off, so to speak, you know, in terms of how they visually look like. The other ones are up or down, aren't they? But I think I probably left them on and the batteries ran out. I think I can see one at the back there. It's alive, yeah. I'm gonna get a bit. Oh, nice. Nice.
All right.
To cut up where you're covering then, or should we kill him first? Okay.
Sure.
Okay.
Ooh. Played a lot of fun games yesterday.
What were you playing?
We played a fuck ton of Search and Destroy. I played a bunch of different game modes with Nox. He was on.
How was Nox? Was he alright?
Yeah, he was good.
Good, good, good. I don't remember this being here last time. I thought this like top 3 support thing. Was that there last time? I don't remember seeing that before. Right, we got a first digging thing. I'm just going to check around the corner for.
Oh yeah, that was there.
Ah, okay. Right.
You covering?
Yeah.
Dayz.
Oh, have we not done them? So
Oh no shit.
started the animation then. I thought I'd done it before, but no, it's...
My god. Brother.
Yeah.
Let me help you.
Yeah, no, it's alright. I think there was another one behind it, so I'm sure you've already been dealing with them. Right, so... Right. Thank you very much. Cheers. Right, what did they hit on me then?
Your
Fat
backpack. Talking about what's going.
God, it's badly damaged. Oh God, it's badly damaged.
Get
Jesus.
back, bro.
Yeah,
Get
Jesus
back there.
Christ.
There's some shit.
Right. Oh man, that wasn't good. Right, badly there, that there. Right, so
It
let's
was
just quickly check.
crazy. Are you alright?
Oh yeah, fine.
Hard up.
Yeah. I only took a I only took saying that I only took how much damage did I actually take? I took 72%. Sorry, not 72. I took 28% health damage there. But yeah, I was just a bit surprised. I was shooting at it, and you know, like sometimes the way they kind of like get to you, and then they walk away, and then they turn around and attack you type thing. I thought I'd have enough time to kill it because the previous one did exactly that, but that one just went straight for me.
My game glitched a little. When I got back in,
Yeah.
you were knocked, and I had a throwing animation for some fuck.
Right.
Trying to throw the sledgehammer, but I killed him. Didn't lay a finger on you.
Right. Oh, Link says he's got the hammer and he's wanting to go to the ice temple. It'd be awfully a shame here if someone was to snipe him with a 50 kiss loot and go and have fun over there instead.
Justin, shut the fuck up, you idiot.
What's that?
He's trying to say there's not MK5 armor. Or maybe he just never fucking seen it before.
What is the thing?
And
Isn't it?
I
Yeah.
thought he's joined last swipe. I have not seen him since the beginning.
Yeah.
There's some of these people that join, like I'm sure I'll probably come back to this server here and there eventually. Six server.
Well, yeah. I think realistically, there's so many places you'd have to go and go on a decent basis to figure out exactly what things spawn where, and then you're on that basis of, well, I hope none of it changes because then I've got to figure out where to go again. You're waiting for tidbits, a bit of information from people where they say, oh yeah, you go here for that, or you go there for that, etc.
Ooh. Oh shit, one on me. I'm alright, bro. Oh no, I'm good. Sounded like footsteps heavy. Maybe he coming to you, careful. Dustin, sit your ass down.
I can still hear one to my right. I'm running over to your position now, so I think he might be above or.
There's also. We had 4 or 5 different people in search and destroy, so it was fucking.
Oh, okay.
But all of our randoms. We're doing.
Yeah. Right, my knife A is ruined now, so I'm not got. I can't cut any more bodies up. But I think that'll probably be the last one we have to cut up anyway, won't it? To be
Do
fair.
you need a knife?
No, it's alright, thanks. So I've got
I got an extra
shed loads
couple.
at home. Yeah, so when we get back to base. Oh, thank you. Just trying to find my way back now, and then I'll. No, I've gone the wrong way.
Straight up, Justin. You got a good point there.
Yeah. It's just how it is, isn't it? Unfortunately, despite your best intentions and best efforts. Yeah.
That's exactly.
Yeah.
Patriot, where are you? Jump on that fucking one.
Mhm.
You got jump on that.
Yeah. I do get though, from one perspective of it, that once you've got kind of like you just after certain items you don't particularly want to have to try and find them, just trying to do deals for them to get them instead. I do get that perspective. I mean, if it's meaning it doesn't have to play as much and he can play on other things he's enjoying to play more rather than running around trying to find electrical repair kits. But again, like for all that, for all we talk about how good Bitcoin mining things are, if we were both sat outside the black market when he's on, eventually he's going to turn up with a lot of Bitcoin and we're going to get the money. You know what I mean? It's sad, but we're not the only people who's ever going to have done that. You know what I mean? It's going to.
There's one I can't get right here.
On my way. Yeah, on my way.
Down below.
Yeah, I had a load of fun with one of them then, trying to get the bloody angle, but
Forgot to check in first person. Oops.
oh, good thing. I didn't even think of that myself. To be fair, there, good thinking.
Just to double check.
Yeah, I am not getting anything in either view there for this. It's not even flickering at once. No, unfortunately.
Thanks. Justin.
Yeah.
I thought there used to be fucking water in here. Maybe it was the time we came.
You're absolutely right. I believe on Vanilla Dave Isle, this area's being flooded. And there's military contain, like crates down here as well where you can get loot from, but you've obviously got to dive to get it. I saw someone talking about
You
that
can't
in the.
mine.
I believe it's. Well, to be fair, it might be. I've never seen it vanilla, but I saw someone talking about it yesterday in John McLean's Discord. Basically saying that obviously it's on vanilla. Maybe it was a previous version of it. Maybe it's the current version of it. But yeah, it was flooded. In which case you wouldn't be able to mine, as you say. You'd have to. It'd just be like containers you could swim down to and Just remind me a second, where did you find those not flippers, the snorkel again? Where did you find the snorkel when you
A boat
on a boat?
at
Okay.
the island.
Right.
You're still finding more, what? Wow.
Yes. Just found one now, just now. I think you just got past me by the sound of it, or above me, one or two.
Yeah, try staying. No.
Yeah, it's definitely one of them problematic ones. No, I've not even got them. I've not even got the option for a single second so far. Yeah, that one's a bugged one or something.
Hello.
I'm sure the layout of
It's
this fucking place changes each restart, man. Honestly, I know it is. I know it doesn't, but obviously it really feels like it sometimes. When you're running around and you're like, wait a minute, there's like 3 floors that are like crisscross fucking mazes.
just trying to get a gun on the
Yeah,
layout.
same. It's you kind of get in your mind, don't you? Oh, I remember this, yeah. So I go straight ahead, then I take the left and then the right turn, etc. All this. But yeah, just once you get into like the crisscross sections of it, it doesn't seem to be any familiarity.
You got shit that's looking the same. RPKs on skeleton.
Well, yeah, PKs on skeletons, you say? Nice. I think I found an RMR sight and a multicam traffic mag pouch, which I'm happy with. But yeah, nothing more exciting, unfortunately.
But do you think it would be better in our favor just to go out, drive 150 out, and for like 200, 300?
Are we talking? And we're talking about going away from here to let stuff respawn. Sorry. Right. I'm
Do
happy
you
either
think it
way. Yeah,
will
we need to be at least
do it until
150 away, I
reset?
suppose. But that'll obviously mean we need to be 150 for loot to spawn back in, and I think it's 300 for for monsters to spawn back in. One sec, I'm just messaging those guys. Doors. I'm just curious about that. Right, I'll follow you now out if you want.
All right.
I am curious about that because, as I say, not that I'd probably want to use them. Armored green is. Sorry, I've just completely ballsed up my settings there while I was running. Right, following you now. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, using the armour stuff, there's no wall with door kit, and there's also the stuff does not snap together. So yeah, we use base building plus then, don't you? Ah, right. Okay, that makes more sense then. The green stuff perimeter fence. Why didn't my... Oh, I was going to say, why didn't my screenshot work? Oh, interesting. The green doors open in rather than open out like the BBP ones. Interesting.
Rich, I need to repair my book.
That's interesting. So, wait a minute. Well, second. I thought it was just hacksaws. We're gonna have to test that out, aren't we? 'Cause if you can actually repair hand saws as well as... Wait a minute. So, both hand saws and hacksaws can be repaired by the... So, repaired by
Right. I think I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go fill up my water if that's alright.
Okay, where do you want me to go? In the meantime?
Just that way, probably. Over by the lighthouse, you think?
Over by the
However
lighthouse. Okay.
distance you think is good.
Okay. Let me... How many hatches can be repaired by potatoes? Just testing the wood ones. What are they talking about here? The wood ones. Oh, right. Oh. Excellent. Yeah, so hand saws can be repaired. Okay. Got me used to it. Sorry, I'm been a bit short there. Come on.
All good.
Oh, pressed the wrong button and went into my menu there. Fuss fell into the water. Typical unclaim unlock. Unclaim unlock. That's very good to know then. So hand saws can be repaired with duct tape.
Need
So,
lots of duct tape.
well, yeah, I mean, we go through it, don't we, quite a bit. Just because I think they're a bit more easy to find than, and also be able to buy them in comparison to normal sewing kits. But yeah, basically now I think I've probably got about 8 or 9 rolls in my area of it. But yeah, I suppose we can never have enough of it if we can do that, because we can basically make unlimited. The only limiting factor on making planks is having enough duct tape to repair it. It does sound like it's like a full roll of duct tape, or like at least half of it, you know, to repair, which is fair enough. I'm happy with that as a trade.
This Lynx dude is talking like us.
He is, isn't he?
And he said he's solo.
Yes, he is. And so it's just 10
And he
as well,
said he
isn't it?
doesn't. Drama.
He doesn't like drama, yeah. What are you thinking?
Good guy.
Yeah.
Still good lad.
Well, yeah, I was say, if we want to get a group of
Someone who plays.
yeah, someone who plays, that's the thing, isn't it? That's the thing, like, we just tend to be solo, and potentially, as he put it, since the beginning. So let's just say he's been playing for more than a year. I'm sure on and off, don't get me wrong. You know, I don't expect anybody to be playing it every 2 months, you know, over and over and over again, but he'll know stuff. He'll certainly know stuff.
Especially if he watches in his videos.
Yeah, he'll know how to find the armor servers and get fucking tier 9 armor and fucking, it takes fucking 100 fucking 50 cal shots to kill someone wearing it, etc. It's so funny that when you're watching the gunfights, you know, like, wait a minute, they're hitting each other now with like rounds which are actually the size of someone's fist. And, you know, obviously the length of someone's fist, and still takes a lot of time. It's just how it is, though, isn't it? That people always want it to be one better armor, and then they introduce a new gun that makes it you know, it'd be a tapper, and then you introduce new armor, so it isn't a tapper anymore. Then you introduce a new gun to make that a tapper. Yes.
Cycle that repeats.
It is, and it just becomes ridiculous. Because like when I was reading, you know what Dayz said about obviously his server now we had it in, and I'm sat there thinking, okay, skins for hell is. Okay, so he's using Nightwolf's mods then, which are the ones banned off the workshop, etc., etc. And I'm sat there thinking, right, okay, but you know when you talk about bloat on the amount of issues that can be caused from having too many mods on the server and for too many mods that need to be updated and all that sort of shit, adding in a one so you can listen to radios in cars probably isn't really, you know, I wouldn't class that as something that anybody would. The only people who probably want that are people who are too lazy just to put music on in the background whilst they're playing the game. Do you know what I mean? Which is not necessarily a server.
I don't really like music when I'm in this game.
Yeah, when I'm not doing
right.
PvP or anything that involves me having to, like, you know, risk a dying type. If I'm a base, I'll have music on in the background. But when I'm out and about, I like to be able to hear zombies, hear footsteps, all that sort of jazz. But yeah, it just sounds to me like he's throwing on every possible mod people are suggesting. And of course, the server's going to have a extremely long mod list, which isn't going to be very good in the long run for him.
I wonder if he's repacking them.
Well, it's the thing, you see. If you know, like, let's say right, I made an identical server to this one right now, right, and I broke all the rules, and I made all the 50 whatever mods they've got on this all repack. You've already got all of those mods downloaded, every single one of them downloaded, but you'd have to download them all again and take up twice as much space because I've repacked them all into my own mod. So you basically, like, if you play on like Rearmed and then, you know, a few other like heavily modded ones, you will literally have the same mods downloaded as many times as you have different servers that you play on, just taking up additional space just because the server owners are lazy and do it that way. Typical that I can't find a spot on this one. There's one right next to it which we can, but I think this is the one from earlier, wasn't it? Yeah. Hi. But yeah, I think there's a limit to, unless you have an absolutely ridiculous spec server that can just handle everything you throw at it, and it really just won't have any problems. Even then, it's still a finite amount of time until it does have problems due to the nature of how the game works. I just think like add mods which are critical, and then add mods that are quality of life, but don't just add mods for mod's sake. You're not doing anyone any favours doing that, other than making them download more shit that they might not use.
Damn, man, you hating on Dark server?
Well, it's just as I say, like if he's using Nightwolf
Okay.
mods, that server's is literally, you know, it takes one person to report it, and then that server's going to disappear, and they're going to lose the money they've put on it, and all that sort of jazz, etc. It's just not worth the. I was having a look earlier trying to find if there were any other helicopter mods that allow you to do reskins. I couldn't find any. It's not to say that he couldn't be doing the reskins himself. You know what I mean? So in other words,
That's what I was gonna say. But I don't know. That's a lot of work.
Well,
But
one it is, but two, if you're doing a reskin and making it look like an asset you don't have actual legal permission to use, you're putting yourself in exactly the same boat as Nightwolf, and plus you could get yourself banned off the fucking workshop on your Steam account.
You're gonna report him,
huh? No, but I mean, you know, you take when you do have helicopter on the server, you either have Red Falcons one, or you're taking a massive risk. And this is the thing, because Nightwolves are all banned on the workshop and they're taking them off on a consistent basis. You have to go on to Nightwolf's website or his Discord, and he basically explains how you can buy the mod off him, which again is against the rules, and then upload this illegal mod onto the Steam yourself under some random name to make it less obvious. But it's like people won't figure it out.
Dark did that?
Oh, well, I don't know. I don't know. As I say, end of the day, if he's got helicopter skins on it, it's one of three scenarios. Is either using Nightwolves, because that's where you can get himself, and plus he's running the risk of doing skins of things he doesn't have the legal rights to use, or he's generally just designed his own helicopter ones himself from scratch, which aren't copyrighting anything else, and made them himself. I think the latter option is by far the least likely of those. Not to say it isn't possible, but as I say, when you're adding things like a fucking radio in cars, things, it's like, okay, you're just adding mods for the sake of adding mods now. You're not actually adding mods for your server to be, you know, well functioning and all that. And again, you know, I know you've said before that server you were playing before this one where it was really, really good fun, but they kept wiping every week while they were adding stuff on. Any new server is going to be wiping over and over and over again for a good few months, just because you know, there's a lot of mods you have to install, but you can't install. So you might want to install, but you can only install them after the server's being wiped. You can't install them once players have logged on to it, so it'll just fuck everything up. So it becomes like this thing where you might have 5 different mods that all need to be installed after a wipe. And then you've got to make sure you install them in the right order and make sure no one logs into the server to test it whilst you're doing that. Otherwise, you'd have to start again at square one and, you know, wipe it again and then do it again. I had that problem when I was just installing the CF and then the expansion core mod. Because literally, if you log into the server to test in the meantime, it just doesn't work, and you have to wipe the server and start again. That's where I learned that, you know, and started getting frustrated. It's like, for fuck's sake, I just want to put the mods on and it work, and not spend hours and hours and hours having to dick about with it. But fair play to him if he's willing to put all that time in. Just gotta be careful, that's all. How's his Discord going for it anyways? He's obviously got a lot of players in it now. What's up,
Oh, check.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really checked him.
Yeah, no worries. Yeah, to be fair, when I'm on Discord, I'm mainly just on projects on by ones, just trying to learn and learn different things about it. Oh. Please, 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 please tell me where you find a 417, please. Because that'll be where you find the fucking CRHs as well. Oh, heartbreaking.
I said we head out to mine, figure it out, and log out outside here.
To log out outside, you say? Okay, 1 second. I will get. Let me get to you. Oh, in
Or
terms
if you
of
find
the
the way
server,
out.
you know, you getting
Yeah.
up. So, okay, no worries. Okay.
What do you think? Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I
Will
think
that
there's more
even
chance
matter?
of the mean stuff in here to mine if we're not inside the mine when we log out. Absolutely. Yeah. I think that does make sense. Yeah, I definitely lost it.
Where did you come from?
I'm pretty sure I came from this direction here, to be fair, but I am a
It's
bit
mine from
I'm
Earth.
a bit turned around,
gosh.
sorry. Yeah.
That was
1 second. Where do the HK 417 start? I've always assumed it was the diving, the crates, the underwater route crates. Sorry, Juan, I'm following you now.
You're good. Got the.
Krampus, it's always fucking Krampus, man.
Got 2 from killing Krampus that way.
Yeah. That's a Krampus, okay. You actually got the you actually got the prompt then, you say? Oh yeah, I got the prompt for a second there. I think you're in the same spot, aren't you? So you'll probably be able to get it, but oh, come on. I hate the fact that, you know, like when you move slightly and it brings it up and then you move back to like very close to the same spot and you can't see it again. It's like you can only see it when you're on the move.
Bingo.
Yeah. Obviously, I don't want to tell them that we find them on the islands, but have we found the underwater beacon thing anywhere else other than the islands? I know it's normally in Kmuk, it's in Vanilla.
Look.
And the islands, I'm pretty sure, yeah, the... Have you got any thoughts on next wipe on this server? You thinking you wanting a break? You thinking we try and get other players or take a break? You thinking just to play it as us again? Have you got any thoughts on it yourself? Yeah. Yeah. It's a hard one, isn't it? Because I've still got I am enjoying it. I'm not saying for a second I just want to stop, but at the same time, you know, eventually one of us is going to get bored and want a break from it, aren't they? So
Be nice getting them.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Because as I say, if we end up having a couple of weeks break from it, they can pick up the slack for us whilst we're not on it, etc. You know what I mean? This isn't obviously the way we do it. Obviously when they're not on. But yeah. Let's take a drink of water. Is that jet ski still there? It is, yeah. Fair enough. Oh, good thinking. Yeah, I see what you mean. Make sure the jet ski's still locked. It is. Oh. See, it's crazy what's going on over in Las Vegas, not in LA, Los Angeles, sorry, isn't it? The fires, it's so sad. Seeing so many towns destroyed
It's
and entire
crazy.
houses, yeah. God, I hope he's fine soon at least, just trying to, cause they've not been able to control it due to the amount of fire, but, you know, amount of fires and how quickly it spreads. Yeah. It's awful, man. Back in 2 minutes. I'm back.
Still says there's like 10 people on the
How how bizarre?
surprise people don't.
Yeah. I mean, even when I've logged out with like a minute to go, sometimes I'll come back in and like my character will have been moved back, a short period of time. Some of the stuff I picked up, a few minutes before won't be there. So I try to do it like with 3 minutes left at the latest. Sometimes it's just easy to lose track of it. And obviously, if you're in a PvP situation, you're certainly not going to log out early, are you? And wait for someone to push you and get a kill.
Yeah, I told my buddy,
No problem at all.
but I figured we wouldn't have a crazy long run today,
Yeah,
especially just me
just
and you.
grinding the money, isn't it? Really, that's the main thing. Oh, I've reinstalled Hell Let Loose on Steam anyway.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I think it's going to be one really because I think if we can get 4 or 5 of us all together to play it, and everybody is, you
That
know,
one's not cross plat though.
it's not cross-platform, no. So I mean, I
I
suppose
know
from
you
the
were looking at this the other day. Could you do it from your Xbox?
I could
Or I
I
mean,
could
no,
do it from my Xbox.
excuse me, PC, but on your Xbox, like on the Xbox app.
Um,
Buddies were saying that's how they play. I don't know.
so are you saying there they're basically playing the Xbox version of COD, but using the keyboard and mouse from the PC? Is that what you're saying there? Is that
No,
right? Okay.
we plug in their controllers,
Oh, right. Okay, I get you. Right, fair enough.
but they play through the PC Xbox app.
Okay. I mean, probably possible, isn't it? Yeah, I mean, I don't mind. I think obviously, I think I've only played it on
I
PC for
guess I
about
could.
2 hours. I'd probably say, but after well, yeah. I mean, from the argument of to see if people like it and want to play it, then it's probably going to be better for people. Everybody who's got more people are going to have Game Pass and have probably bought the game. Then again, I think Vice has it and there's a couple of others in the faction who certainly have played it in the past. So maybe we could get people together for that. But again, like if we've got a consistent group who are going to be playing it, and we can like try almost like an arrange an evening or a set time each week or something to do it, that'll be great. But if it's just going to be like one or two of us or whatnot, there's going to be that many things against you, being in a random squad of random people. Hopefully, have a squad leader who actually knows what they're doing. Hopefully, have a commander. It could be very, very fun, or it could be very, very frustrating. It's not really an in between, if so to speak. And
No,
Wish must
Onyx
be
has it, Wish has it, Rise has it. Oh, that would be a solid 5 squad right there. I don't know.
well.
Getting
To be honest, I think I might be wrong on this. I'm pretty sure it's 8, the maximum in a squad. Let me just. I want to confirm that now. Hell let loose. Squad size. Let's have a look. Oh, sorry, the server might be back as well. Now let me start loading back in. That one there. I'm on my way back in now.
yeah.
I think it might be 6 actually. All I can seem to find so far is people asking for the squad size to be increased. Let me just see if I can get a consistent. Yeah, it's 6. So I think that is squad lead plus 6. So you could have a medic, an engineer, and there's too many different roles to have every different type of it in a squad. And realistically, you could have a squad lead filled with 6 riflemen rather than having 6 different specific roles as well. Or other specific roles that do other things.
You have double like medics and stuff.
You can't do double medics in the same squad. Literally, let me get this right now. So, the only role you can have more than one of in a squad is the rifleman class. It's just standard infantry gun. Grenades. Semi-auto rifle. Yeah, yeah.
What about the spotter for the sniper? Does he get a gun?
I'm pretty sure he gets a gun. I'm not sure. I think it's a close range one. I mean, as again, I don't mind being a spotter and trying to help in that regard. It's just, as I say, getting into those squads. I mean, literally, no one. It probably sounds silly to say this. I know I haven't played it for a couple of years, admit at this point, but you can literally, when a new match starts, the first things that go are the sniper class, classes, etc. Um, and then the tank ones go, and then you just literally stood there waiting for someone to become squad lead for an. They leave it anyway, so then it automatically fills up straight away. And it's basically like this never-ending cycle of going, I'm waiting for someone else to make a squad which is with space so I can join it. And because you can make private squads as well, or like only ones that you invite only type things, someone might create a squad and then literally make it private only, so only us, only we're in it, etc. I suppose, like most games where you've got to have 50 on one side, etc. I'm making it sound like it's a bad system. I don't think there's a perfect system when you have 50 people on a squad. Sorry, 50 people on one side. You know what I mean? I don't think there's a particular. I don't think there's actually artillery specific roles. It's just really the first people who run over to them and actually start manning them.
Go.
I think I've only mined 3 of them so far, so hopefully I can find some more followers shortly.
Yeah, hopefully it's stacked in there.
Yeah.
I think I smell some amber.
It's still though, I've seen that Barbasol can question be asked quite a few times now, and no one seems to know the answer, or no one's talking about the answer about where we actually get like vials of whatnot to actually store in it, etc.
Wish I knew, man.
Yeah, I mean maybe it's just one of those little Easter egg things where there actually isn't vials. You know what I mean? There isn't vials of them, but or maybe they're incredibly rare chances of finding it when we're mining that isn't amber with mosquito in it, but it's actually like a little smaller one or something like that. But again, I'm sure we would have found them by now without much mining we've actually done. They love my belt and jacket, don't they? God almighty, it's a good job I keep bringing all this spare duct tape and shit with me.
Yeah.
As
I'm
I say,
just
I
gonna
don't
move
have
to this corner up here.
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah,
no
you don't
worries.
have a.
It's alright, no, it's okay. You do what you need to. They won't despawn straight to it, will they? Anyway, those things.
Is there one more? I thought we got. Oh, wait.
Yeah, I think 3 total, I'd say.
Damn it.
Yeah, I was proper spraying to be fair. Let's get- yeah, thank you. You certainly did. Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
Go on. You know it. Five total. Interesting. Well, I suppose at least we won't have to listen to her making screaming and shouting whilst we're trying to mine, will we? That should be all of them. Thank you. But I've gone forward, usual night.
yeah, I'm gonna just cut these up quick.
No, in fact, I will
Get in
come back
there.
actually, and I'll pick up the heads. I'm pretty sure you can sell them even if they're badly damaged, so I might as well just, pick them up and sell them, I suppose. Yeah, I'll add up. Especially when they're worn like that one, thank you. I've got 9 of them on me.
Jesus.
Yep. Getting a decent amount of good quality meat as well.
Oh, eating.
Yeah, well, I think if we pick up meat like this as we do it, you end up having to do so much like you don't have to actually go out and grow anything or anything, do you? You can just carry on and naturally keep your food stocks up.
Yeah.
single one? Yeah, I'm finding the stone ones, but not the others. I found the 101.
Nice.
Yeah.
Every fucking single time we came down here today. Cool.
Yeah.
Shut. That shit shut.
Makes only 80k at the black market. If it's pristine, and more likely it's going to be worn into like 99% of the guns you find. Maybe you struck gold though.
I'm at the X.
Okay. Yeah, I found absolutely nothing. Yeah, yeah, right. I'm going to see if I can find my way out then. One second. So, that way. fine with you. Fair enough. At least I've got a backpack full of meat anyway. Not half enough. I have got probably about a dozen bottles on me. Well, I think you ended up. Would you hit about 5 or 6 of them total, or was it even more than that?
Right there?
That's fair enough. I would have thought more would have spawned in there. You know, I know obviously we were found up away that when the server came back up, there was no one in main to it, so. It's just RNG, isn't it?
TBS, yo. What's going on, fam? How's it going today? Hope you're having a great day. Got any big plans for tonight, man? You just chilling? Hit the club? Big parties? My days is going good. I'm chilling. Big chilling. Waking up, nice. Shall we go sell these, you think?
I'm happy doing that, yeah, hopefully that guy might have put a saw up for sale as well, in which case I'm buying that fucking. Yeah.
What games you about to play today? Fortnite? Little Fortnite, get some doves? I'm gonna stop wearing my Falcon belt when I go there.
Yeah. I know the pain.
Uh-oh. That dude looks hella sus.
What's that, sir?
You see that dude we just fucking drove by?
I didn't, to be honest, no, sorry.
He's out in the... Look behind us.
Behind us?
He's fishing. I went right next to him.
He is fishing, yeah. Ah, fair enough. Well, the good news is we should just be out of visual range by the time we get him.
Right.
I'm saying that 1 kilometre. He's not even looking in our direction anyway, he's busy fishing. He's disappeared out of my thing now, so hopefully he can't see me, I can't see him, which is good. Interesting though, him fishing there.
Where the fuck did Wish drop? Or log out at? See Gravy.
He's at the BC. Yeah, he
Oh.
logged out right next to the vendor because the next class has started. So
Oh,
he asked me
yeah,
about his
yeah.
vehicle.
Back.
I'll say I'm definitely happy to try out Hell Let Loose with you at some point. It's just as I say, it is a very unique game for Milsim one, just because of the way the squad tier systems work and again, at the end of the day, if you're not too mad about losing games overall, but just having fun and learning the game, that is, we'll be fine.
I hate
It looked
losing.
like you were actually sinking through the map there. I know I'm the same, man. I'm the same. Obviously, don't get me wrong. Sometimes you just get rolled over. It's like it's a fucking, bit blitzkrieg, whatnot. And that's why, as I say, like the engineers shouldn't be fortifying the point you're actually fighting over. They should be fortifying the point behind it, because that's unless we lose the point in front so quickly that we don't get enough chance to fortify the one behind. Usually, it works well.
See.
Yeah, well, I've got
Gotta
plenty
get
of stuff
it
to sell as well. So,
on.
well, yeah, and again, of the amount of people that I met on there and was like, yeah, these guys are a good group. I want to play with these again. Or this is a good duo. That guy's good. Squad lead. Blah blah blah. And then you'd never literally see him online again. And even for them, for me, if they were looking for me, they would be like, well, he's not been online for 3 months. It's clearly had enough, etc. I just kind of wish, I know it sounds kind of silly to say it, but I do kind of wish that they hadn't added it onto Game Pass, because adding it onto Game Pass really then takes away the fact that the players who actually still play it are the ones who know how to play, will play it correctly, etc. Rather than everyone just trying it out, and not really, doing their own thing. Because even if you've got 10 people on your team doing their own thing and not, like, you're going to lose, because 50 people doing the right thing beats 40 people doing the right thing, certainly most of the time, but we'll see. Right, let's get some guns on it. Got that on there. Oh, I need to get 2 duct. You don't need any duct tape or repair items, do you, while I'm getting some?
No.
Yeah, no worries. Where's my MPGs? Interesting. Where's my MPG headset on? Where? Oh my god. Thought I must have dropped them by mistake then, but they'd gone in the inventory of one of my gear stands rather than actually on it. Thank god. Right, so battery should be, yeah. And then that one.
Alright. Play a little game.
Or more like, what can we sell him with his 10? I did put
And
some
he put his
9x19 stuff
sleeping
in
bag
there.
up on the fucking.
Yeah.
Ooh, RPK.
And then he can be like, next time, it's like, where's my RPK?
What the
What do
fuck?
you mean RPK? You didn't have
How
an
does he
RPK.
access his sleeping bag?
Say that again. So how did he do that with his sleeping bag, did you say?
How does he access?
I've got absolutely no idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got some gas in there.
You fill in your pockets while you're there, eh?
No. You have 2 medium 10 back in the bell.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've got a medium tent in my second shed as well if we ever need to. Yeah. Right. So I just need to dump my tools back off in the tool shed. Oh God. That can only mean one thing right now. I would love if we could buy like a clown outfit at the trader and then I could just put it in his tent for him and go, right, I found your best in slot gear. You want to put it on, go and check your tent. And he's like, why is there a clown costume in it? It's like, you know exactly why there's a clown costume. Where it wish, or I'll shoot you. Get the oh, in fact, actually talking of boots, yeah, need to repair those.
Give him some blue ones. Have a
I think I have a pair of blue ones in my area as well. Yeah, I'm just busy sticking with these UCP ones, being stubborn, but yeah. How could you imagine? The poor guy just trying to make a living, you know, just trying to fish. Could you imagine though, like if he fired a shot and it inadvertently hit a big fish he just put in his hands, and he's like, "Oh my God, I've got a Mosasaurus! I've got a what for 250k," and the bullet was his pass and ruins it. Could you imagine?
You want me to drive or do you?
I'll drive, man. I'll drive. It's like you and your chat can count the number of errors as per. See if I'm better this time or.
Got this.
Someone does. Oh, I meant to ask, have you ever watched the TV show on Apple TV called Severance?
I haven't.
Ah, I started watching it. I've heard so many people talk about it, and I started watching it last night. I watched 2 episodes. I was like, this is really fucking.
Decent?
Yeah, I mean, it's very, very, very hard to kind of describe the type of show it is. Even if you like read the synopsis of it, it doesn't really like prepare you for the type of show it seems to be so far. But yeah, I'm quite enjoying it. It's very, very, very unusual, very original, shall we say? But yeah, I was trying to catch up on TV shows because I normally get to a point where I'll binge watch loads and loads and loads. Normally, like every fall, I'll basically check what new TV shows are coming out in America. You know, like new mystery ones or thriller ones or dramas or sci-fi ones, for instance. But then I'll just try those out until I find which ones I like, because the great majority of American shows don't actually ever get shown over in the UK. Obviously, the most popular ones eventually do. But like some of my favourite ones are ones that like got cancelled after one season in America for whatever reason, and thus I wouldn't have even known they existed if it wasn't for the fact I found them online, etc. But yeah, I've got such a backlog of TV shows to watch, and also older ones I want to rewatch, because like watching The Sopranos once a year should be, guaranteed viewing for everybody. I think it's such a good show. But yeah, I want to try and get some time and I'll start catching up on some of them.
Maybe today, or is that when you're gonna do it?
I might put it on later, yeah, while I'm making tea. I want some of it whilst I'm having my tea. To be fair, I'm not sure what I'm having for tea yet. I got a Domino's flyer through saying it's 50% off pizzas at the moment, which is tempting. But to be fair, I can get frozen pizzas that are pretty bigger and like half the price even then when it's 50% off, to be fair.
Yeah, we just talked about that last night. But damn, there ain't nothing like having a pizza that you don't have to cook.
Very, very true, yeah. And I was really happy, what was it, a few years back? Well, probably more than a few years ago, probably about 10 years ago, when Papa John's became a thing. Papa John's became a thing over here, because, Domino's is alright pizza. You know what I mean? I'm not going to say it's better than Pizza Hut, which is fucking diabolical over in the UK. But Papa John's is better, obviously, than Domino's. So it's like that. We have a good chain of them. But yeah, Papa John's just seems to be closing down everywhere, and I don't know. When you sit there and you see Domino's, you think, how the hell is Domino's still there and Papa John's, like closing down? It makes no sense. I get people have the preference. If people have had Domino's for X amount of time, oh, your helmet's no longer on, sir.
Yeah, I forgot to grab it.
Ah, no worries. Look at that for PvP out there. I don't need head protection. Hey, that's a good point actually. There, Blinks has just made. If one of the zombies would blow to bits with high caliber stuff, I agree with that. That'd be so cool if like you shot him in the arm and it just blew their arm right off.
Thank you, sir.
So Rockstar lining way there at 42 going, it's a great place, go there now, it'll be fine.
There right now.
Nobody there. Oh, it's done that again when we went over the bridge.
Got him.
I wonder why.
Hold it. Oh. Jumping.
I tell you what, I might have a check next time I'm going past. Is there actually a base underneath the bridge? Because it's almost like it hits something that we visually can't see, and it sends us up into like a, I wonder.
Please.
Yeah, even if it isn't stuck, it'll probably end up stuck, won't it, once I smack it? I get it's the cheapest vehicle, man. All I see is I never see people going, "Oh, what an amazing car it is." It's like, "Oh, it's very stuck." What's that?
Jumped out. We weren't even.
I don't know if it's delayed. Sorry, man. As I say, if I'm not killing you, I'm definitely making you bleed every time we play, aren't I? Dear me.
Stupid.
I mean, I know obviously it's not realistic, but how cool would it be if you could actually combat roll out the cars and then engage people? Do you know what I mean? Like when it was moving, I get, you'll probably take some damage, but imagine being able to roll out at like 30 mile an hour and then start engaging it. You know, like for instance, if we were at Black
Oh,
Market and
what
you had all
the
the stuff on you, and I
fuck?
was like, let me jump out. Oh, what have you found?
Video card. The doors on these things are like yellow. Thought this was like a vault
The
or something.
doors on them. Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah, it's got like interesting. Right, what about these spots? You've already checked these, haven't you? Spot. Excellent. Watch out. Oh, car. Oh,
You
he
can't.
just
Sorry.
ran you over. He literally
can't.
just moved me. Yeah. He was drifting then, and I'm like, he needs to stop or he's going to hit you, and he just carried on. Yeah.
Sorry.
He saw that rifle bag and suppressor on your back and was like, yeah, I want some of that, thanks very much. I do think, you know, it's probably late, right, we'll probably buy one of those vehicles, you know, the one you've had a couple of times, but that's obviously the different camo of it, isn't it? For going to the black marketing, because apparently that's the one is that the Mustang, isn't it? The Mustang,
Yeah.
the armored Mustang. That's the one that's supposed to have actually be as armored as possible if someone's shooting at you while you're driving, etc. Because some of the other cars, literally 9x19 rounds can penetrate the windows of the other cars, whereas other ones, you know, it's not the same across all vehicles. It seems to be very different depending on each one. So did you not take any damage then when that car hit you?
No.
Right, good. It seemed to move you out of the way, admittedly, but yeah, it didn't look like you took
I
any
learned
damage.
that they can't hurt me when Momo was trying to run me over.
Yeah, fair enough.
Pushes you out the way.
Good anti-grief mod, isn't it? That I do. Impressive work, that. So another way I can't kill Wish, unfortunately.
That's why you don't stand in the road, though. To die today.
Very true. Could have died. Yeah. Now, I know he's just driven through this direction, so he could have looted it, but let's have a gander just in case. I wish they'd take the fucking medical thermometers out of the game. No one fucking needs to use them. No one uses them. You know what I mean? It's just like one of them pointless items taking up space in places that would be more useful.
I had a couple mining tools in my area too, so we should be able to go mining again next time.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Again, I think between the fishing and the mining, it's definitely two of the easiest ways to get money. It's just with the fishing, isn't it? We just got to make the hooks, haven't we?
Which I can go and make a bunch of tools.
Oh yeah,
There's
well,
just
you
a
know, if
point
we
of
make like
doing
20
it.
each or something like that, spend it. Well, it'll probably take a bit longer than 20 minutes. 20 minutes, 10 minutes each, something like that. You know what I mean? It's you've just got to do those less fun jobs in
Little
bits
thing.
here. And like sometimes I'll do a bit of cooking. Sometimes I'll spend 10 minutes just filling up the jerry cans or filling up the cars. You know, that sort of stuff. If you only spend 10 minutes doing it, 15 minutes, then That's sort of right. Whereas if you log on for like an hour and a half and do all the shitty jobs, yeah, you've really helped everybody, but you've not had any fun while you're doing it, I suppose, at the same time.
Face it up a little.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't even need directions no more. You got this. You know this, man.
The only time I need directions is when I hit the lag spike near here, get spun around and start driving out the opposite direction. I just need you to tell me to turn around.
Oh.
Oh, man.
I don't even tell you anymore. I just let you go until you figure it out. Oh man,
Yeah.
I'm going the wrong way.
Oh god, yeah. Well, sometimes you need that, don't you? I've got to be paying attention, and that's a very good point, you know.
This is a smooth little whip, though.
At lower speed, sorry, no, that's not true. Sorry, at lower gears, it's an absolute joy to drive. It's so responsive. It's so, you know, like. But obviously, I like to go fast. You know what I mean? I think that's the issue for me. I just like to drive fast. Why I don't drive in real life, because I'd just be driving around at 100 miles an hour and then wondering why my car gets wrapped around the tree every week. But yeah, I think from the argument of if there's only two of us playing and we need to get a first vehicle, then this is the vehicle. If there's more than two of us playing, then we just get an Olga first and then buy one of these second, I suppose, and then just go for the jet ski after that, potentially. Because as I say, I felt like it was a lot faster getting over to the island, you know, so to the usual loot spots with the mule compared to the Olga. But when we actually timed it, it is a tiny bit faster, but it's not as fast as I thought it'd be. It's not like only like a few minutes difference. It's not like it's, you know, 5 minutes or more or anything like that. I nearly sold a lockpick then by mistake. Jesus Christ.
Need the money. Man, 159. Major, quit fucking yelling, bro. He was at VC. I'd 209K. That's good. So did Wish take some cash out yesterday?
I gave him
We have to put
200k, so I don't believe he's took any money out himself as such. But is the money missing out of the group account? You say, is that what you're saying?
no.
All right, good, okay.
Trader isn't as popping as it usually is on a Saturday at 11.
Sorry, say that again, sir. So it's not as busy as normally, as you say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, here comes Justin. So I am almost at 700. 690.
Nice. Sorry, I'm still selling stuff here. So, but I mean, I'm not sure if you've seen it online. I wouldn't recommend watching it just before I say this, but there's last week there was some GoPro footage of a Ukrainian fighter fighting hand to hand with a Russian soldier.
Oh yeah.
And you've seen it, yeah, fucking hell. The less said about that, the better. I've not watched any combat footage since watching that, and obviously, especially once I read the transcript of what they were saying to each other at the end, I was like, fucking hell. Like, so fucking sad. But one of my mates is just watching and just chatting about it in the group chat, saying, "You all need to see it if you haven't." I'm like, "Man, yeah, I saw it last week and didn't want to talk about it. To be honest, it was like fucking certainly not something to get excited about. You know what I mean? Fucking awful." Right, who do I? Oh yeah, I've mixed up. Like I always get mixed up between the one you sell fossils to and the one you hunt, the hunting one. And while I'm here, I'll buy a knife off the hunting one in a sec. Right, so I'm at. The object is not in my possession. How can it not be in my possession? I'm clicking sell on something. Obviously just delayed. Right, so I've made total including the guns, I made 132. So I'll see what we've got in the thing at the moment. One second, let's go get back buy a knife while I'm here. Combat knife, thank you. Right, so let's check P2P. Anything taking your fancy?
Nothing yet.
I've got some sales as well. Oh, the Jurassic Park book sold, thank God. Someone fell for it, thank you. 20k extra, yeah. As I say, those two. What else have I got actually to be sold? In fact, I think the two. Well, I'll be very surprised if those two power supplies sell. Yeah, they're the only things I've got actually being sold at the moment. Right.
249, 70k.
70k for the gun.
Yeah. 2 megs for 10 and 15k, but
Where is
they're
it? Right. I honestly say we buy both of them. What do you think? I mean, what? Do you want me to buy both of them now? I've bought one. Do you want me to buy the other one as well? Okay. So we was told 80 to 100k and decided to sell them just for that. So fair play to him. Fair play to him indeed.
No.
He's waxed online actually. Legend. Get him. Now they have a lot of interesting attachments. I'll have to take one to the guy upstairs and see if I can get any of those, you know, the attachments for them whilst I'm here, I suppose. They look extremely customizable in terms of the amount of attachments that can go onto them. There's a M249 handguard, a grip, and the stock. I don't think I've actually seen those at the normal one. Oh, I said thank you. Very nice of him. But yeah, let's see now then. Fingers crossed. Buy my bolts too. Right, so M24 attachment. they?
I have deposited my.
No, okay. I will deposit the 3k I've got left, and then I'll. Right, so let's see now. So I've got 828k total now.
Nice.
So you were 800 or something, weren't you yourself? I think
700 almost.
700. Okay.
Need just like 500.
Yeah. I wish the car. Oh my god. It's so annoying. Right, there we are. Jesus Christ. Oh dear me, man. Take me driving license off me. I keep doing this. I normally drive through. You know, when I'm driving myself, right, when it's just me, I always don't hesitate and I just go straight through that little gap there and I've no problems going off of it. But I always second guess myself and I change directions.
Not that one, it's this one up here.
Is it this one as well? Yeah.
That's
absolutely. Oh, you've got a face mask on, haven't you?
Yeah.
God, is there any trees that haven't been knocked down there? My God.
Oh.
Try
Some
and
oil
try
back
to
on
get
the road
control.
there.
Yeah, like there's no tread left on the wheels at this point. But I think now then, between the PKP, between the M60, we've got one M6, no, we've got two M6s, haven't we? We've got two M6s, we've got two
Yeah, I think.
saws.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
M60s. Yes, two M60s. I was thinking the saws, sorry.
He's
I don't know
alright,
how
he's
many
alright.
saws we have. I think I might have
Well,
one. Well,
you might have
maybe
a saw,
not.
you think, oh, right, amazing, yeah. But, well, I'm pretty sure, if I remember rightly now, you had a M60, didn't you, with Mac? I give you a mag for it as well. Then I got another M60 which we got when we went to Arctica, and then just bought these two, and I've already got the RPK, haven't I?
Learn how to drive.
Yeah. Honestly, that RPK, or like, you'd have to take out the cold, dying, dead hands, etc. I love that gun so fucking much. It looks so cool. Well, apparently, just like in real life, the AS50 used at car engines, when obviously in PvP zones, of course, will destroy the engine of the car. Dotted just
Yeah,
one
I saw that.
shot.
Osis was testing
Yeah,
everything.
it, yeah. It's an anti-material rifle, in fairness. It's an anti-everything rifle, that fucking thing, isn't it? Once you get 50 BMG rounds on it. Now the door wasn't open last time, was it? Am I going mad?
Yeah, it was.
Was it?
The tree
Oh,
wasn't
right.
there. Oh, a pole.
Yeah. Bloody telephone lines they still use after the apocalypse. Telephone
He was
poles,
putting these.
whatnot. God, is there anybody who isn't driving down this road at the moment?
Everybody's looking at our base right now.
Yeah, I mean, these guys must obviously coming from this island or our island, aren't they? For God's sake, man. How did... This is just absolute laziness by me. I keep looking at my phone. Like watching TikToks while I should be driving, etc. Oh, there we go. Now, all the time I've played on Xbox, I've wanted to have one gamer tag name, which I once saw probably about 15 years ago when I first went on and I wanted it. But whoever has it keeps getting banned because it, obviously, this pusses online and don't like funny names type thing. Obviously Bilbo Baggins out of Lord of the Rings. I once saw a guy called Bilbo T Baggins, and I was like, oh my god, that's absolute genius, absolute genius. And I've wanted it for so long, and it's available. And when you sit there, and you're thinking, I want it, but I also don't want to lose my. I'll have to do it on like an alt or something like that because obviously I'm not going to be able. I'm going to lose. Have you ever had your like Xbox account banned due to a name and have to like change it or anything like that? Have you ever had that issue?
No.
Back in the day? Oh, fair enough. Yeah, one of my mates, he kept getting banned because he just had funny names. And I once changed mine. Mine was called the Teabagger at the time, and it was just the space Teabagger. And literally, it got locked, and I had an email from them that said you needed to change your name. And I'm like thinking, all right, and literally, it just allowed me to change my name for free, and I was able to carry on using that account with the digital games I had at the time. Admittedly, I didn't have that many digital games at the time, except, you know what I mean? It was like probably 10 years ago now, but I was quite pleased that because one of my mates got his account got completely banned full stop for a name that I would say was more funny and less offensive than the one that I had, where they just literally like give me a slap on the wrist and said change it. You can't log in until you change it, and once you've changed it, then you can use. Yeah. But that's the thing nowadays, you don't see as many funny gamer tag names as you used to, and I think it's because of the fact there's so many digital games on people's accounts. They don't want to lose them to this. We end up just having like, like boring or not funny names, which, you got to chuckle sometimes when you see a funny name in a game, especially if they've just killed you or something like that.
They're fucking...
I'm going to be able to have a wall rack of LMGs soon, aren't I? I've got 4 now. I'll say 4. I'll give you one of these cards. But,
no. Maybe sauce one. Just toss it and wish this.
Well, yeah, I think we need to figure out. I said I definitely kept one saw mag, didn't I? And I might have kept a second one, actually, thinking about it. I think you might have 1 or 2 mags for them as well, won't you?
I might, yeah.
Yeah.
Kept them.
It's just getting them packed, isn't it, full of mags? I think they're 250 round mags, aren't they? It's the Western version of the PKP, isn't it, in that regard? Right, so
I'm gonna have to use the ammo packing reloader.
Well, I found now, obviously, when you pick up ammo or when you're unloading mags, the loose ammo advertising ammo going into it. So basically, I've just halved all the stacks of the stuff I've got in my speed loader, so all 6 slots are full. So it are filled with an ammo type, and then as I then take ammo out, it then goes into those stacks just to save me having to keep taking it out each time. One of those annoying little things, but obviously once you know anyway, it's easy. It's just annoying, having to like go, where's that ammo I want to sell? Oh, it's in my speed loader. So if I've blocked all the slots
Especially the big one.
then
That's not.
yeah.
I try to keep all my keep it full.
Yeah. That's a question actually. Can you actually fit mags inside the speed loader store? Is it just ammo? I'm gonna assume it's just ammo, but let's just humour myself and try. Yeah, you can't. It's only ammo. Yeah. So as I say, I think having the smallest one is actually a bit of a good idea there. Yes, I'm gonna need to keep an eye out for weapon attachments that have the word M249 in them because those are going to be the. I'm assuming we'll be able to find them on Artica. You know what I mean? Just in the same manner we found the M60 and M60 mags, and because we found two different types. We found an Ultimax mag and an M60 mag over there, didn't we? So it's got to stand to reason that we probably can find the PKP and the M249. Then again, the two we found, Ultimax, they're both 100 round mags, aren't they? The other one's 308. We've just got to keep trying, haven't we? It's the thing, I don't particularly want to keep having to do like expeditions to the same place to try to find what different loot we can find. But at the same time, it's the only way we're going to find out unless someone tells us, isn't it? Right, so, no, get some food down it. Yeah, you put your helmet back on now, or is that?
Yeah.
Go on. No. I take it. Are you wanting to do a run tomorrow morning? We're not saying tomorrow morning. You know, like the usual time we normally do it in the morning, or would you say you'd rather have a lie in except we're saying it won't be a lie view. It's the middle of the fucking night view, isn't it? Admittedly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let me know if you guys are doing one.
Right. No worries. Yeah. No worries. No worries. I'll be on with my nephew for a couple of hours late morning to early afternoon. But as I say, after that, then as I say, I'll probably. Yeah, I should be on after that. To be fair. Right. On that note, then let's get logged off.
Log it out.
Yeah, if you want one of them saws first, though, they're on the wall here, looking. Yeah, we just need to get the ammo to. I mean, at some point, once we bought the boat, I might just dare say I might just buy a load of ammo just so we can fill up all the LMGs and the mags full. You know what I mean? You know, I'm not obviously going to waste the crafting stuff on it, but yeah, sorry. Upstairs, I've changed it about a bit. I've got rid of the shed. I've put two large crates on the left-hand side. Now, one's empty, one's full. I just wanted to have a bit of that spare storage ready. So, before purge, I can just empty out two of the cartons immediately into that large crate and not have to worry about it. So, I'll probably make a load of planks tomorrow, and then make some more large crates, and then we can just literally have storage ready to move stuff into. From the shared area for purge, and then literally once we've got that ready, it'll probably be just like half an hour moving things back and forward, and then we're ready for and putting coal lock on your door, closing all the doors so you and Gravy have already got your, you've put the combinations to be able to unlock the doors, no problem, and then we're ready, aren't we?
Yeah.
And it's done. So yeah, good stuff. All right, right. You have a good rest of your day then, pal. And I'll speak to you later.
Later, let me know.
Yeah, will do. GG's. Bye bye.
GG. Okay. I think we're gonna be playing some cards later. Yeah, that's pretty fucking sick. be 2 M49. Thanks. Alright, y'all. Yeah, like I said, we'll be on later. Y'all for tuning in.